G'day and welcome back to the Pillars of Ranternity. Last time around we killed Radric and it's time to spend some points. We've got 8 points to spend, which is great because I want both more mechanics and more stealth. What do we want from here? Reckless Assault is a modal ability, which means that we do more damage, but it's specifically melee, and most of the time I'm at least starting off it with ranged combat. Escape lets us break engagement. That could be quite useful. It's a once per encounter ability. Dirty Fighting increases our crit rate, which is pretty nice actually, because frankly once we've got that we can do a lot more damage there. And this is a passive ability, which basically means we add a dot to much of our attacks. I think I'm going to take Dirty Fighting, so we will crit more. And Aloth, you will just give you more lore so you can use better scrolls. Maybe I'll spend a point on sneaking just so you're... honestly, I think I'll just save that point. It's not a big deal. New spell, level 3 spell. There's always the classics. Fireball. I mean, who can argue with a good fireball? There's also bounding missiles, which will let us hit multiple targets. That's not bad. Oh right, we get 2. Well, what's Noxious Burst do? That's a different area cloud ability. This is a defensive ability. This is speed. This is Lightning Bolt. I mean, everyone likes Lightning Bolt, and it bounces, so it's got the potential of doing a lot if we use it in the right kind of limited area. We can use this, which is like a touch heal, is it? Caster's Hand becomes that. Yeah, so that's not really what I want. You know what? I'm going to get these 2. Sounds good to me. Next. That's it. And then Adir, you have athletics to grab maybe. What's that going to do? It's going to increase our second wind ability. And yeah, I mean, survival could also be useful in that it gives us more options when resting with him. We got 10 points, so actually let's just do both. In fact, we can do this. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, and now we've got a new ability. Vigorous Defense allows him to basically tank better. We've already got a different stance. This would also allow him to tank better. In fact, it basically boosts everyone's defensive ability. Into the Fray lets him leap ahead. No, it pulls an enemy to him. Interesting. Can that... Yeah, let's try this actually. That sounds like fun, and it's 2 per encounter. Done. Durance, what do you got? We can do lore with you as well, I think. Maybe a little survival. What is used to make sure that you can go longer without resting? I think it's athletics. I don't want mechanics with him. Let's do that. Yep. Cool. And, oh right, he's a cleric, and this is a following D&D tradition, where basically clerics have access to all spells at all times. So, we're gonna need to... No, this is a more sorcerer model, that's right. So, it's literally just, you can pick from more spells. Okay, so now we have Kana, who is gonna go lower as well. A little bit more survival. Done. So he's got a new 2nd level chant. This lets him... Low and the Endless Host lets him scare people. This increases damage right against terror effects. Rime and Frost is the ability to drop traps? Right. Yeah, you leave a trail of traps. That's kind of wacky. This is increased reload and attack speed, though. I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay. Now, done. Let's alter the chant. How do we alter his chant?
It's good to be on the road again.
Let's be on our way. I'll talk to you later.
Following your lead.
Let's look at your character sheet, maybe? How do I get at your chants? I've forgotten. I really just cannot remember. Right click for details. That's fine. That's not it.
Of course.
No, come on. How do I do this? You'd think it would be obvious, right? It has to be. Otherwise, what the hell's the point? We've got stuff happening in our keep. You're still building, yep. The dungeons are still building, so you can take prisoners. You... How? Seriously? Edit chance. The edit chance button, imagine that. Okay, so what we can do is we can go with... So this is movement speed and reflex saves. And this is bonuses to fortitude and will saves. So what we want is we want to go sure-handed Illa. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Right, okay. So then we can also go this and that. That should basically mean that we've almost always got an effect going. Yeah, alright, there we go. Done.
Just say the
Took
word.
a little bit longer than I anticipated, but everyone's leveled. Great.
I'll see what I can find.
So we're just going to quickly explore this area. And then we're going to go down to the dungeon. Might as well open that. And we've got a way down to the dungeon over here. So we will use it. Hey, I said go. Oh, because we closed the door. And it does not path through doors because reasons. I'm sure they are very good reasons and not at all silly. Okay. I think this is basically the last major thing that we want to do in this area. So, don't really see much point in many of these things. It's really just down here.
Just say the word.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. A trap after midnight. Really? Still failed to disarm it. Is it just that you get one shot? Because that's frustrating. I will always know they are here. Yep, well, if that's the case, that's really disappointing, because I was really looking forward to taking those traps. I don't know if... I mean, if anyone could tell me, actually, if you basically get one shot with any given character at disarming traps. That would be really great to know. Or if it... My feeling on it is that it's just a straight skill check, and it's not even random chance. It's if you have a mechanic skill above X, you can disarm the trap. But I could definitely be wrong. So my gut feeling and my actual knowledge are, of course, not the same. We'll go upstairs and we'll go out onto the battlements, and then we'll leave this place. It's really just about, you know, seeing what I can get out of this.
You must gather your party
Hey, yeah,
before
I know.
venturing
That's
forth.
why I'm really
How many?
surprised that no one's freaking doing what they said they would. Looks like leveling is not exactly equivalent to resting, because not everyone's back up to full endurance. But it definitely has some of the, some impact. So Aloth has all of his spells back, for example.
Yes?
One of the things I can do, by the way, is I can go and look at these books. And I can go, hey, I don't have that spell. I'll spend 200 copper learning it. So this is one way of boosting your hero's spell slots, basically. This was the other book. So here, now Aloth knows a heck of a lot more spells. Admittedly, we just soaked a bunch of our own copper doing so. But hey, it makes him better. And then if I look at his spellbook, I can change what things that he's learnt. Not learnt, what things it is using.
I shall.
For today. But probably won't.
Just say the word.
So let's keep going. You don't mind if I take that, do you? Certainly not objecting, so...
Wonder
Ooh,
what this is.
hello. Yeah? Justified. What's there? I mean... all this is me going, I want things. Give me things. Oh,
Let's see
hello.
what's in here. As promised.
This is disconnected from everything else. I'll take it.
I'll have this open in no time. As promised.
Oh, wait. That, that shield. A deer needs a good shield, and 16 deflection, reduced accuracy, plus 4 shield deflection, 16 deflection grants bash. I think the Latador is still a better shield, even though it's a Latador. Whatever. I think it's just its difference is that it can be used to attack. Can we go out on the other side? Ah, no, this is actually how you get legit down into here. Okay. And then this would be the entrance. It would be really interesting to actually try and do the fight your way through approach. Interesting, but not something I actually want to do. It's just never been my kind of intention. And besides, as I said repeatedly doing this dungeon, it's not really the guards' fault. The guards are not necessarily bad people. They just had a bad boss. I mean, it's also quite possible that a number of the guards were bad people and should feel bad, but I don't think so. So the next step is basically to go down here and head probably to Deerford Village, see what's happening over there. But ultimately we're going to head to Defiance Bay. Defiance Bay is where we've got a quest to go to. We could duck back into Gilded Vale and see if anything different is there, but I think we'll just spend a day and 4 hours heading back to the Vale. And the question is, do we try and clear another level of Caed Nua, or do we head on towards the rest of it? So we should be hitting a point where our dungeons are much closer to finishing construction. 2 hours. So definitely whatever we do, I kind of want to spend a couple of hours in game time here. And then we can try and do bits and pieces. So we'll head down into Caed Nua and we'll probably spend the rest of the episode kind of on the second floor. The next step down is over here. So, oh, actually we've only got one choice, so that's fine. And it's I really don't quite get why it's an hour to descend one level. It might make more sense when you're dealing with later levels, but seriously, we just climbed down that ladder and it took an hour? Right, there's no way to that point there. Then where is it? There's the exit we're after. So definitely we want to head down.
Hello?
Ah, there's the stair icon. Down we go. So, you guys are not people I like because you happen to basically just not match the right criteria. Ooh, you lived. That is not what I anticipated from a Xaurip. Aloth, you murder him. Adir, run up. Stop sneaking. And Kana, also. Oh, hi. That is not what I expected to see. Adir, knock him down. Me, cripple this. And then we will have Durance head down here. Oof. Durance, nope, do that. And Aloth. Everyone kill this. Aloth. That bash ability is going through. Yep, okay. And that was our first worm. I think there'll be a number of them around here. Even get a ring and everything. Okay. Everyone should sneak though.
Just say the word.
This crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides, and bones. A human skull sits at the top.
Just say the word.
Okay. That looks like there's a trap. Oh look! I do like when they've like signposted things on the map.
That'll do it.
To try and indicate where traps and things may lie.
How
So we'll head down this way and see what we can find and murder. We're towards the bottom of the map, obviously, because I stopped being able to scroll. Hello. So, if I put down a trap, like for example, this trap.
How may I help?
And you guys
say the word.
stay there. Now this guy is a Xaurip priest. He does not look very friendly. I'm going to try blinding him.
This fight is
and
mine.
then run around the corner. Oof. So, that is definitely something to be more careful of. That spell really messed us up.
Hello.
I'm gonna just... wait, what? Hey, just let me do what I want to do here. Okay, there we go. Now we get ourselves whatever's in here. Bloodstone, Eldritch Aim. All of that sounds good. Blade of the Endless Paths. So there is a long-term quest here to take that broken blade and reassemble it. Is there anything cool on here? No, not really. How much time do we have right now? You! Building. Tell me, how much is the building left? 22 minutes of in-game time. So, it'll happen soon enough. Okay. Pretty sure we're gonna deal with we're gonna deal with some more drakes as well. Aha. Let's see. So you head there, which means I can put some of these traps to good use. Let's just put out a dart trap. Or maybe we'll just crippling strike you. Aha!
Done.
Okay, excellent. Now let's put this... You wanna go away? Need a little bit of time. buddy. Thanks. Appreciate it. We will put it, I think it was here, roughly. I want to ideally put it where it will be covered. And let's go and investigate this corpse for the moment. The Xaurip is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its ribs show starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is laboured, each whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. It doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Examine the Xaurip. You look the sick creature over and notice its skin shows some discoloration with ugly patches of yellow and livid purple. You note these seem to coincide with the placement of the ritualistic paint that's been daubed on the creature. And let's cut its throat. The Xaurip barely makes a sound. There's a muted, wet gurgle, and then the creature lies still, blood pooling beneath the withered body. Soon enough, its eyes are glassy, empty of life. You did what you had to do. You work on a farm long enough, you kind of understand it, even if it's never easy. And we'll blind it. Oops, nope. Now we'll blind it. And here we will attack. And you come in and attack, and everyone else attack. Basically murder it while it's down. Fantastic.
Just say the word.
I did
Nothing will
enjoy
surpass
a
me.
good use of a trap. Okay, come on. Grab those bits. More lockpicks, that's useful.
Aye?
You guys also stay sneaky. More Xaurip. And another Drake. Sigh. Well, that's why we got these traps, right? Crippling strike him. Whoop. Nope. Nope. No. Ah, god. Damn it. Also knowing that they don't go back to the quick slot trap, so, I mean, what am I meant to do?
That's how it's done.
Backing up. Really? How the fuck? That is ridiculous.
How may I help?
Everyone murder him.
Can do.
That's frustrating when it's like, seriously? Just because you started the attack before I went around
Just
the corner?
say the word.
Fine, whatever. That's still bullshit, but... Hey, dungeon construction complete. Curled against the inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny tooth more opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that a small worm hatched recently. Guess what we got? We got a little baby. Okay, first, new construction. We would like what exactly? Western Barbican, which will allow us to build a bunch of things, or towers, which gives us a perception bonus, which isn't really that critical right now. I did actually have a plan in mind. I think it was the barracks. So, yeah, the barracks, definitely. And all of these are fairly good things to do, and we will eventually get them, but we just kind of are trying to pick what the right ones are. We've increased our prestige, we've increased our upgrades, so we should actually get more money that way. But, yeah. Okay. So.
I'll see what I can find. Let's have it out!
Now, we are gonna go blind, then run in and murder a deer, pull him. Okay, that seemed to work out much better than most of those Drake fights have gone, but on the other hand, we were only dealing with a single opponent.
Does the flame reveal?
Woohoo! We got ourselves a club! Yeah, I got it. I know. And those are stairs down. And now, let's kill ourselves some more Xaurip.
Yeah.
Xauripper, mate. Ah, nope, nope. Gotta remember to swap back. And then we can go. Now you. No, what we'll do is we will have you pull him. Kana, just go for it. You murder. And again. In fact, everyone murder. If you can't pull, just knock over. Ah, there we go. Nice and gibbed. Okay. What do we have left? We've got up here.
Nice and quiet.
I've got something over
Grab
here.
this. Ooh, yeah. Oh, hey, hand and key. Unique medium armor. It is both loyal and fine. So, worn by Preffel, a paladin of the kind wayfarers, this breastplate bears an elegant relief of two hands presenting a key. Preffel commissioned the armor to demonstrate his dedication to the idea of opening paths and doors for those who might otherwise find the passage too dangerous. While his devotion to the order dictated almost every facet of the man's life, Preffel was also a faithful adherent to the god Bereth, and the hand and key served as a personal reminder that the final door of he opened would bring him into the god's keeping. That's not bad. I wonder. And Faramon's curse. This rolled up piece of parchment is covered in smeared charcoal scrolls. Let me get this down in writing. I knew this was a shit plan from the start. Merrick, gleeful as a toddler, convinced us we were going to help talk the Xaurips into helping us fill our pockets. Help Andrus right into a big pit, more like. And now you've all run off like hares. Meanwhile, it's up to me, here's me, up to my armpits in bones and Xaurip shit. Hope you all rot down here. I hope Merrick trips right off the edge of the world, and Drafton loses what's left of his wits, and guts the rest of you. 5 of us left, and you run. Curse each and every one of you, and curse me too, for dying here on account of a bunch of mewling pisspots. Here's for when one of you rotten lizard bastards lured some Idiran. I hope you all fucking choke. Well, I don't think he was very happy with his situation. And,
How may I help?
there's a
Just
reason
say the
for
word.
that. There is not much left of this level, so we'll do that,
Yes?
and then we'll move on. But let's just say, the pit that he's talking about, not far away. Got 3 arrow traps, really? I guess that's the maximum stack, too? Yep. Well, that says, use an arrow trap. Tiny white worm. A tiny obsidian worm. Cute. So, I'm just gonna put you in with the rest of our pets. Why do we have sugar in our inventory? I really should think about using some of these as well. So that is actually, an endurance. So that could be useful. Doesn't convert, I think. So I think that is actually a heal. I'm not, like a full heal. I'm not super sure though. So we do this. We do this.
I'm on it.
Ah, nope,
Hey.
nope. And you can go help, and you can go Holy Radiance, and you can do this,
Following your
and I can swap and bash in.
Just say the word.
There we go. Everything worked out pretty good.
I'll go on ahead. I'm just too good.
I mean,
it's a curse.
we're definitely slowly losing hit points and things. But I'm pretty sure that's intentional. Okay, so we got... Yeah, we just got this room, and then we'll finish up the episode, and then we're going to leave and head on further in our adventures. Well, I expect there is at least one more. Oh look, it's a not angry Xaurip. Just yet. Stepping into this chamber, you are assaulted by a cacophony of screeches and growls and barks. Blood-spattered Xaurips dance in frenetic leaping motions. To one side, a Xaurip plunges his hands into a bucket teeming with blood. The daub patterns on the others, eager to join the rites. At the far end of the room, one Xaurip, wearing the long skull of a young drake and vibrant feathers, shakes the staff towards the gathered Xaurips, screeching and clicking. The high priest suddenly raises the staff above his head, shrieking with renewed vigor. He swings his staff to point at the pit, and then at you. I'm not sure I like that suggestion. So,
just say the word.
Basically, it's jump in the pit, or fight all of these guys.
Yes.
And what I think is pretty obvious is that the best plan is to back up. Nope. Back up. Around the corner. Turn around. Get ready.
Just say the word.
Really? Is that the case? That is fascinating. Okay, it's a deal. If that's how you want to play it, game, I am willing to play along. Now, Eloth, how are you doing with the fireball concept? And let's attack here. You, let's go pull this fella. You, blind him. And swap and murder him this way. You
should have run.
And let's do this. Excellent. And now you die. You die pretty spectacularly, frankly. Oh wow. Lost spirits and everything. So
can do.
I just like the whole let's just ignore me. There's only death upon the endless paths. Well, that's cheery. But yeah. Alright, so we have now murdered a whole bunch of people. Bucket gives off an accurate sense. You recognize that Mokra's blood, tears of powerful poison, and the blood spilled from this bucket seems to have eaten into the stone. Rope ties to the bucket looks long enough to extend deep into the pit. So, we could go down the pit if we were stupid.
Just say the word. And
by that I mean, when I played this game the first time, I leapt down the pit. It takes you 2 levels deeper into the Caed Nua, and I don't actually want the endless paths, rather, of Caed Nua. I don't want to do that. So next time around, we're going to continue with the main quest for a bit, because we've cleared out another dungeon, and it's then time to go. Until then, have a great day. Bye.